You know, you were told as you get older, well, you're getting older, you know, you got to take it easy. You can't do the same things, you got to take it easy. And, well, you know, you've got sore joints because you're getting older. This is the premise behind what I do. It's like busting that myth. It's just like, no, don't tell people that. In fact, you need to move more. We're functional, we're designed to move.
People just don't know how to relax their bodies anymore. They've lost that ability because, or one of the reasons is because we're all just so outwardly focused. There's very little attention given into how it feels to be in your body. People have generally just lost that. You know, we're born with it. That's how you go from baby to standing, because it's that eagerness for life. What can my body do? Look, it can do this, it can do that. But we suddenly stop. You know when it does stop? I think it stops when we go to school. When we're told to sit still and we're told to stop moving, stop wiggling. So we've got that tendency, and that natural tendency to move and wiggle and shake
it's like sort of busting that myth. Even young people, they can feel old. I plan to live a long time.
Do you see what I see? If I tell you that you know, I'm not alone. The future and the present, different than what we want to know.
No vitality, you can't embrace life. You have no vitality, you actually would not be able to enjoy this moment. I wouldn't be able to enjoy this moment. When you have vitality, you can really connect to special moments and special times, and recognizing that they're special. You know, I can accept aging as long as I'm aging with that sense of childlike curiosity and wonder. Like sitting here, how many sunsets have I seen? But look at this. It's a special one, it's unique, it'll never be the same again. When I was a child, I think I was expected to be perfect. The expectation of perfection, I never felt that I was good enough. There was always a girl that was prettier, that was smarter, that I was told was, right? So it wasn't from me, I just took that on, you know, I just took that on. Like I've always been exploring and curious and a bit of, you know, a fidgeter and a bit of a daydreamer, you know, thinking about possibilities of life. I would be attracted to something, so my fads, things I would throw myself into, because I don't do anything half-measured. So I go, I'm going to do this the best that I can be, which is quite often not that great, but I'm fine with that, right? Because I give it a go. And so those things that I did were seen as a negative. The thing is, though, is that I never wanted to be anyone else. It was the hearing it that I felt I'm not good enough for you, you know. But I was always happy being who I was. I was fine. I didn't really want to be any other girl. I've always been a search nerd. I would do a writing course and a painting course and a this course and a that. I was constantly doing something. Still, I didn't, you know, exercise wasn't a thing. I went to the gym for a while. I wasn't into it. I didn't like it. I just went for something to do. The change happened when I moved to Australia, and I remember it was like, and now in hindsight, it was such a pivotal moment in my life, because I was in a department store and I saw this book, 10 Years Younger in 10 Hours, by Callum Pinckney. And I thought, ooh. So I picked it up and I sort of flicked through the book, read a lot in the store, and I bought it, and that was it. Callum Pinckney was my goddess. I just inhaled everything on her page. And then, of course, I was telling all my friends, you got to try this is incredible. Because suddenly my, you know, this bottom that I had that was big and then went deflated suddenly started perking up again. Got my friends together, hired a ballet studio, started teaching when I wasn't certified. But we'll keep that between us, right? We'd all be in our leotards, shocking pink leotards, just, right up the bum. And it was awesome. I just loved it. I absolutely loved it. I was so addicted to it.
This is going to keep the neck nice and lengthened.
Oh, I can never imagine myself not teaching. Teaching feeds my soul, that working with people and just absorbing myself in their journey. If one of your questions was who is my best teacher, it'll be all of my students. I've learned so much from them, just watching them and their bodies and how unique everybody is.
What do my students need to take them further and faster?
And so I started adding different modalities. I started looking, so I thought, I got to source the best of the best of the best. So that was it, I was out there. So the first person I found was Katie Bowman, Tom Myers, Anat Banyal, Sandra Hanna, and Callum Pinkney, of course, right at the top. I would use me as the guinea pig. I'd try myself, and then if that was going to work, and it worked for me and I could feel the benefits, it became a prerequisite.
It can take someone who hasn't exercised or done anything for many years, who are recovering from injury, and they start with a process just to get some suppleness and flexibility and length and confidence in their body again. So it's just like waking themselves up. And then they'll reach a point when they just feel, I'm ready for more, because they're going to feel so alive and so vibrant and so full of life and excitement again, that they're going to want to start sculpting and seeing how far they can go and discovering the true potential of their bodies. My mission, I would be just overjoyed and happy to get one email from just one person in the globe that says that this program has changed their life, that gave them hope. That's my mission. It's just knowing that, even just one person decided, I can do this. I can do this.
Words fall out of the sky and keep falling. I can see both sides from where I stand.
I'm 67 now, 2023. If I hadn't been doing these with my scoliosis, fallen off a horse, injured my neck, fallen and wrecked my knees, I don't know what I'd be like. I mean, sliding doors, I'd love to be able to peek in and see, because I've got no idea what my body would feel like now if I hadn't been doing that. Because at 20, I was in pain constantly. Constant pain. I had hip problems, back problems, and I found a way somehow, blessedly, to get me out of the pain and keep me out of it. So at my age now, I can just really continuing to enjoy the things that I love doing.
Do you see what I see?
Well, what's my longevity plan? Well, that's easy. It's to continue to enjoy this freedom of movement and to continue dancing this badly for the rest of my life. You can return to a more youthful body regardless of your age, but of course, the earlier you start, the better. You've got to act. You've got to do something. Decide now. Think of yourself in 5 years, 10 years. How do you want to feel? How do you want to look? And that can just be enough driving force to get you going.